Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. So of course for today's video I'm gonna be doing like a get ready with me while also playing around with the new Morphe palette. This is a collab with I believe she's a South Korean makeup artist and her name is Pony, and this is her palette right here. It's called the Constellation Sky and it is so pretty. Like if you see this in Morphe stores or Ulta, which is where I saw it, you are gonna fall in love with the shades here because it is beyond gorgeous. Like let's just have a moment of silence for these shades because they are so pretty. I feel like I love the fact that they have like your neutral sides here, but then over here it's like you can play around with, you know, your purples and have like little pops of colors in here. Because I think what draw me most to this palette was definitely the purples and this shade right here, you guys. This shade right here called Nebula. Gorgeous. So I've actually already played around with this palette. I'll probably insert pictures of like the looks that I've done here. So I'm just gonna play around with, you know, doing like another look for you guys. But first I'm just gonna go ahead and clip my hair back because yeah, I don't want my hair getting in the way. And in case you're wondering, I got these little hair clips from the Dollar Tree. They're come in these little thingies. They have like different colors, so cute. And they're called snap clips, and there's like 10 of them for $1. Well, it used to be $1. Sadly now it's $1.25. So that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows really quick. I'll leave everything down below for you guys, and I'm also gonna prime my eyelids. Okay, I am done with doing my eyebrows and priming my eyelids. I will leave everything down below in case you're wondering, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my eyes. I know people are different, but for me, I like to personally start off with doing my eyes first, just because like in case I have fallout, I can just clean it up really fast rather than like having done my foundation and stuff and then having like all this glitter on. I don't know, it's just how I always done it. But the very first shade that I'm gonna go in is with this shade right here called Bora. And you guys, I cleaned my makeup brushes and I am so happy and I'm so proud of myself because I never do this and I know it's disgusting. Call me out if you want because I know it's disgusting. I hadn't cleaned them in so long and I just feel so proud. I'm like, you guys smell so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that shade Bora and I'm just gonna press that on to all of my lid. Just pressing it in. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer. And then with the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and like build up the color up here. So kind of bring it above my crease. And I want you guys to notice that I have this side with the, obviously the color Bora all over my eyelid, and this side over here of this brush is clean. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in the palette and I'm gonna get this shade right here called Nude, and I'm gonna get the clean side of this brush. I'm gonna get some of that pinky, it's like a really cute like cool tone pink, like it's so nice. And I'm just gonna put that above that purple and just tapping it in. I don't like to do swiping motions on my eyeshadows because I see that like sometimes you can overblend. So I like to do this so I can keep in control. So I can be in control of like what I'm doing. And I don't want obviously none of the colors to fade away. Switching it to that purple side, I'm gonna just tap everything, make sure I didn't lose any of that purple color. I'm actually right now I'm taking some more purple and I'm just tapping it in to make it more vibrant in my eyelid. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is such a beautiful palette. I cannot get over it. Like I've been using it like non-stop. You can create so many looks, but obviously like I wanted to do purple because yeah, the palette screams purple and I love it. I'm tapping more of that with that pink side to blend it even more. But I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Nebula. And you guys, this is literally the shade that like made me want to buy this palette. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this very little precise angled brush here, and I'm gonna get that shade Nebula. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that at the very end and I'm gonna swipe it down. So next I'm gonna get this towel. You can get, like I usually get any like cloth or towel, and I'm just gonna take away like any like excess, you know, shimmery stuff, and I'm gonna add another shimmer to it. I'm sorry about my lighting, but I changed it because I saw that like I wasn't getting any lighting. So if this is better or worse, I'm so sorry. But I'm actually gonna go in with this shade right here. This shade right here is called Breathe, and I'm gonna get the same brush. Oh, I feel like it's more intense with your fingers. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna get the shade with the purple here, and I'm just gonna kind of like blend everything. Okay, and we're back to like regular lighting. Oh my gosh. All right, so next I'm gonna be applying this eyeliner. This is from Essence. It is an eyeliner pen, extra long lasting. I really like it, and I just discovered it for my makeup because I have like so much makeup. I just forget like how much I have, and it sucks. I'm gonna do some winged liner. And you can tell that I'm like not perfect with eyeliner, and that's okay. So now I'm gonna do one of my favorite steps, because obviously this eyeliner is not clean. So what I love to do is I love to get some micellar cleansing water. It could be anything. It could even be water, but I like makeup remover just because it's better. I have my makeup, I don't even know what this is. I bought a Dollar Tree just to like put paint, but obviously I put makeup in here. So I'm gonna drop a few drops on here. And then I'm gonna get this random brush. I probably use a concealer brush, but I like to use this like, it's like an eyeshadow brush for shimmers. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. They come in their palettes. And I'm gonna tap some on here. And then what I love to do is I love to go in, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I love to go in and just clean that liner. As you can tell, look at that. So now I'm curling my lashes, and I don't even know where I got this eyelash curler from. I feel like all my eyelash curlers are so random. Like some of them I buy them at like TJ Maxx, and well, some of them I buy them at like the Dollar Tree or something. Next, I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna be using this Colourpop volumizing mascara here. I love it, and this is in the shade Brownie Points. While that dries, I'm gonna go in with some liner, and you guys, it's actually really good, and it's only like $2, I believe. This is the LA Colors gel eyeliner here. It's just in the shade like, it's just black, and I'm gonna go on my upper waterline. I'm gonna close my eyes. And I feel like it's like the best way to get in with black liner. Especially if you like twitch a lot, or if you, not twitch, but like if you struggle to keep your eyes open like I do. I just close my eyes and I just go in, and voila, super easy. And I'm also gonna go ahead and prime my face while this mascara dries, and I'm gonna be using the NYX Professional Marshmallow Primer. I actually really like this, and I love how the fact that they have like little mini sizes instead of the big one, because the big one's actually really expensive. This was only $8, just still kind of pricey for a primer, especially being for a mini size, but the big one's like almost $20, and I was like, girl, what if I don't like it? But I do. I feel like for me, it's like so hard for me to talk to you guys when I'm like doing my makeup. When I'm getting ready, and I'm just like, should I even do these videos? Because like it's so hard for me to talk and do my makeup at the same time. So right now I'm just curling. I'm brushing my eyelashes and I'm using a spoolie. And now it is time for falsies. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna go in with these Profusion Cosmetics iconic 3D fox mink lashes. I don't know how to pronounce them. But these are in the style Oh My Lashes, and you can find these at Walmart. And what I do with them is I actually don't wear the lash. As you can tell, I have like, so let me show you guys, and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen this trend on TikTok, so you guys can tell how these are like all full lashes. Well, what I do is I just cut one in half and then one becomes two. Super easy. I already have them, of course. All right, so lashes are on. So now I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I am in the shade 203 Nude Beige, and I'm hoping it's not like too dark. So I actually live in apartments, you guys. Of course, you can probably tell. It's just not coming out. But I live in apartments, right? And I live on the first floor. So I feel like sometimes it's like a little bit awkward because I have my curtains up, and right now I'm like literally right in front of my window, and sometimes people pass by and I'm just like, oh my god, if they see me doing this, like me talking to a camera, it's just gonna be like, I think I'm doing, I don't even know. It's just weird, of course. But I'm going in with this e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and it is so good for foundation. Oh my god. Oh my god, and this foundation is so hydrating. Like, my skin has been going through it. It's been very dry because of the weather. And this foundation is definitely very hydrating. It feels really good on my skin right now. It's like, it's like water right now. But yeah, it's crazy because whenever we got this apartment, we were actually, we never really thought that we were going to be on the first floor, just because, like, you know, people always get the ones on the first floor, and it's like they're never available. They're always like, oh, on the third floor, second floor. So we were already in the mindset that we were going to get, you know, like a third floor, second floor apartment. And because the apartments we were in before, they were always in the second floor. The past two apartments we've been in, they were on the second floor. When the apartment complex here told us that they only had first floors, we were like, oh my god. Like, we kind of didn't want the idea. We were like, oh, I don't know, like, we didn't like it, but we didn't have any other choice. And so I think now I actually like it, because first, the groceries are so easy. They're so easy to get in. No second trips, obviously. Even if you do have second trips, it's like super easy. I overall love living on the first floor. It's like so convenient, but sometimes, like, whenever I want to keep my windows open, I feel like very conscious about it, because obviously we're on the first level. When I see sometimes people walking past by, and I'm just like, I just want to hide my face, and I'm like, you can't see me. And I sometimes, like, whenever, I remember one time I was doing my makeup and people were doing the, what do you call them, the people that mow the grass and stuff. I think they're the landscapers around here. They were looking at me, and I was just like singing. I was like, had like a song playing, and I was just like, like singing, and then they were like looking at me, and I was like, oh my god. And after that, I just like kept my blinds shut, because it was the most embarrassing thing ever in my life. It was, no. Oh, I'm gonna go in with concealer now. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, my all-time favorite, and I am in the shade Light Peach. Moving along, I have this Sonia Kashuk. I cannot pronounce her last name for my life. This is her buffing concealer brush, and I love this. I've been trying to find it for a while, and it's always sold out at Target. It's like the perfect angled brush. It fits like right in there, and I love it. It's so good. So the little tip that I have for you guys is, you guys see how kind of right here it's like not kind of blended, and sometimes it's like you can tell it's not like even, and I kind of wanted to blend in naturally, even though it's obviously purple isn't natural, but I kind of wanted to blend naturally. So what I love to do is, of course, this concealer in here, and I love to go in with this brush that has concealer in, and I love to tap it in and kind of blend everything together. And you guys can definitely tell the difference between this one and this one, and I just think it makes it more like snatched, and I can't describe it because this looks more harsh for me, and like when I see this I'm like, oh yeah, it's like blending in there. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. And you guys, this I did not learn by myself. All the makeup tips that I've been telling you about, it's actually by one of my all-time favorite like beauty gurus that I have recently found out. I believe I found out about her this year or last year. I can't remember. I think it was this year. And her Instagram name is Rosenben. Oh my gosh, you guys, she has the best makeup tips out there. She is so good at what she does. And I admire her, and I'm just like, how are you so good at this? Because I suck. But I'll definitely link her down below. I'm gonna get the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder here. This is in the, I believe this is in the shade Light. And I'm gonna get some at the back here. But I love to take a cotton ball, just like swerve it around there. And then I love to set my eyes with it. I just feel like it sets your eyes better than using a brush, in my opinion. I feel like using a brush sometimes like doesn't really set that in there. But I'm gonna go back in with this palette, and I'm thinking of using the blues because I feel like purple and blue kind of like go together. So I'm gonna use this shade right here called Lucid Dreams, and I love the little moon that it has in there. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna get this color right here. This color right here is called Bamboo. It's like this very dark navy blue color here. And then I'm gonna intensify even more. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Gravity. Using this ballpoint brush, I'm gonna go in with Nebula again, which is that pretty color that I love. And I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. And then using the same brush, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Breathe. And of course I'm gonna bring that up here. Have a little highlight moment. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. This time I'm actually gonna do a inner corner wing. It's for like a little cat eye moment. And I'm quickly gonna go in with some blush. So I'm gonna use this Essence Mosaic, but I cannot pronounce that. But it's this very pretty blush, and this is in the shade The Berry Connection. For bronzer, I have this Rimmel Natural Bronzer here, and I am in the shade 020 Sunshine. So going in with mascara underneath my eyes, I love to use the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Mascara. And guys, this is so freaking good, especially for my bottom lashes. It like makes them like literally pump up. Like it's so good, and it's like the wand is like massive. But for lips, I'm going to go with this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner, and this is in the shade 04 All Natural. You know, the vibe is purple here, so I saw this NYX Professional. This is Milky Gloss here. And this is in a shade called a Lilac Splash, and it is so pretty, you guys. Like this shade. But overall, you know, as I said before, this palette definitely amazed me. I feel like you can create so many looks with this, and this is just one out of like a million that you could do with this palette. So this palette retails for $36. It is a little bit pricey, but I definitely do think it is worth it. But yeah, guys, if you manage to see this at Morphe or Ulta, I definitely recommend this palette. You know, I feel like I've been in that mood of like not really wanting to buy anything. I'm just like and I already have that. But like when I saw this, I was like, oh, I don't have that. The packaging is beyond amazing. I love the packaging. I think the packaging is beautiful with it. Like I feel like if this would have been like a yellow palette, I still would have bought it because of the packaging, because it is so nice. But if you're at Ulta and you're thinking about what you want to get, or a Morphe store, I definitely recommend picking up this Constellation Sky palette because it is so beautiful. One thing as well is it reminds me a lot to the Huda, like it reminds me a lot to like a Huda Beauty palette, and we all know those are very expensive palettes. But yeah, everything that I've used on my face, or if you're curious about something that I used, it will be linked down below in the description box. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.